Good morning, my friends. This is Ray Brewster coming to you from Daytona Beach today. I just want to talk a little bit about a term that we've all probably heard from a lot of different areas, referring to a lot of different things. In the company I promote and belong to, we have a term that we use a lot, and it's called all in. And oftentimes the question is asked, are you all in? The other day I heard somebody talk, one of the sports analysts on SportsCenter talking about a certain individual, and they used the term, he's all in. And I've read about people who've been all in for a long time. And today I want to talk a little bit about what that means. Recently I was in a conference in Nashville for our company, and one of the small breakthroughs I had several breakthroughs through that time, but one of the small breakthroughs I had was the realization of what it means to be all in. Actually, it's probably not a small breakthrough at all. It's a large breakthrough. But what it means to be all in. In our company, it talks about, number one, being all in financially and having all of our products and becoming a product of the product and listening to all the products and promoting the products, etc. But it also means way more than that. It means being all in every area, all in mentally, all in spiritually, all in emotionally, all in physically. All in means whatever it is you're working on. If you have a job and you're working at your job, are you all in at your job? In other words, when you show up in the morning for work, do you really show up? Do you get there and you start working and you work to accomplish your goals and your tasks and fulfill the job description before you for your respective areas of responsibility? Are you all in? Or, some people, when they show up for work, they're not all in till noontime. They got there at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, but they're not all in until noon. They spend time talking to everybody. They go get a coffee. They go to the water cooler. They go to the break room. They read the newspaper. They check Facebook. They check Twitter. They check their emails. If you're going to do a job, you got to be all in. If you want to be successful. Now, just to get paid, you may not have to be. You may be able to smooth your way along for a while. But to be successful at it and get to the place where you become promoted because of your activities, you got to be all in. In your relationships, are you all in? A lot of people struggle with relationships, and they just roll with the punches. Listen, if you got a relationship problem, then you've got to be all in to fix that problem. You got to be all in emotionally. You got to be all in with your mind. You got to be all in with your heart, and do whatever's necessary to fix that problem, whether it's with your spouse or significant other, or whether it's with your children, or whether it's with your parents. Get all in. Just don't brush it off and say, well, that's just the way they are, or that's just the way I am, therefore nothing's going to happen. You got to get all in. Whatever it is that you're working on, you've got to be all in mentally. You've got to be all in spiritually. You got to be all in emotionally. In other words, you've got to plug in and give 100% of yourself to what you're trying to accomplish. And if you'll become all in at whatever it is you're working on, you'll be successful, because that all in activity, that all in mentality, that all in mindset will keep catapulting you forward to the place where you get great joy out of what you're doing, and you become successful at what it is you're doing. And success, obviously, usually brings more money. And so you'll become successful financially. So I encourage you today, take a look at the things that you're involved with, and are you all in? Are you all in with everything you've got? And I hope this might have helped you today. This has been on my mind for quite a while, and then over the weekend, last weekend in Nashville, it really all came together. So just want to encourage you, be all in today at everything you're doing. Be all in, and you'll see great success. Hey, listen, have a great day. We'll talk soon.